this exciting episode of Steam MacGyver's Doing Dumb Things. We are making a cup. We're making 2 cups actually, and you'll see why. But first of all, we're going to cut down a bunch of logs. There's 2 species of tree here, just so you're not confused and you're not really playing the home game that well, but there are 2 species of trees. Now, you'll notice I am not taking off the bark first because, you know, hey, that's the way I play it sometimes. But you're going to see why you should take the bark off. It's coming up. Stay tuned for this exciting episode. Okay, almost. Yeah. Okay, we're back at it. Now, this species of tree has a lot of disease or rot in it, so I kind of knew that. It was just part of the reason why we had to take the tree down, you know. But hey, see if we can work with it because, you know, it was free, and B, you never know, you might get something cool out of it. Alright, so we're going to mark it off with our pencils, the pencil line, to make sure that, you know, that's part of the art right there. That's part of the art. That's why we do art things. And then using the calipers to make sure that we get this thing the right size, so when we flip it around and put it in the jaws, it fits. You can also see where I am using a critical eye to examine the wood to see if it's useful or not. And then the inedible standing around pondering. But let's give it a shot, see what we can do. I went ahead and took that one piece off, re-drilled my hole, and now we're just going to go ahead and start boring out the cup a little bit here. And alright, so I was making this one, and as you can see, the top, as I was clamping down on it, just kind of mushed it all and this and that, and it became dangerous, this and that. And besides, this wood, well, it had great spalting in it. It's just really porous, and it's not really good wood because it's, you know, it doesn't feel very solid, you know what I mean? So what I was doing was, I was thinking, you know, glue this thing down onto here because I still need to bore out the inside, the cup part. But I had to get clamped down here, but I have to do this, that, that. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? That's that. I'm not wasting my time on it, you know? I'm not. So instead, is what I did, is I made a new one. Yay, here it is. Here's this fun one right here. Alrighty, well, back at it. So this is a different species of wood from those logs I was cutting there at the beginning of the video. I figured the one that was that I used, it was probably rotted all the way through. So yeah, there's no need to just try that particular branch again. I mean, the disease was part of the reason why the tree needed to be removed anyway. So, here we are with this other one. I don't know where this log came from. I don't know. So, I'm using my artistic eye to make a neat design. You know, this is part of the fun part of the wood turning, you know? I mean, this is the enjoyment part right here. Making the art of it. Now, I'm using a roughing gauge. It's I believe it's a 1/4 inch roughing gauge. I don't know. You know, I also have a smaller one for like even smaller detail work, but I like the roughing gauge. It just works really well. Anyway, I also got to try the fingernail bowl gauge. I've seen some good work with that as well. But I'm using this little like mini tool. All right, let's start. Let's start in with the sandpaper. And we're just using these sponge sand things you get at a big box store. Not bad. And so we work our way from the 80. Really take your time on the lower grits because that, you know, you're going to get it smooth. And then the higher grits, you're just really just kind of polishing in a way. You're just really getting the smoothest stuff going. And then use some acetone to just kind of clean it, get all the dust out of it. Don't use water. Use acetone because it dries quicker. And then I believe I used boiled linseed oil. And everyone's favorite part of the video, let's see where it launches off into. Let's see. Pretty exciting stuff here. I didn't go that far. And then for this next part, I tried this. Now I know you need to use a correct centering thing, and I didn't, and I will next time. So if you leave in the comments, hey, you should use a centering thing, I'll be like, yeah, no kidding, I will. Anyway, So it's a little one. It's a little chalice. It's made out of, I don't know, one of the pine trees I had to take out. Don't live in an HOA. They make you take out trees that look good. So anyway, here's this cup. I hope you like it, man. It's you know, you do a shot, you know. This is like a shot glass, like a chalice shot glass. Well, that's what I call it the chalice shot. Pinky is always out. Don't be confused with that. All right, on to the next one.